Hey folks, Doff and Dale here, and it's time to do a mail video. I've gotten quite a few things in the mail over the last several days, and a mail video makes sense right now, and it's going to be mainly a heavy metal video. I think there's one rock CD in here, uh, but anyway, let's get into what I've picked up. So, this first purchase came from I believe one of the Facebook heavy metal groups, and one of the guys that sells a lot of CDs and stuff spied two that I wanted. He only had one of them left, and then I grabbed another one because it was like $5 for shipping and handling for several. So I went ahead and grabbed the second. The first one that caught my eye was Iron Maiden, a real live one. I hear people say it's not the greatest live recording, but I'll grab anything Iron Maiden. And they had a real dead one. He had a real dead one pictured, but it had already been claimed. So, to go with the Iron Maiden, I picked up this out CD, Europe. What is it? Bag of Bones. And I have to tell you, I was really pleased with this. I played it the other day, and man, this thing rocks. I wasn't familiar with this album at all. I just thought, well, Europe's a good band. Let me try out another CD of theirs. And man, that was a killer pickup. So Iron Maiden in Europe, that was made for one good package. Then I had a package come in from Girder Music, and it's the new. This is the rock album. It's the new Petra album, Hope. And I've spun this a couple times. It's a good album. Does it rock? Is it one of their harder rocking albums? Probably not. I think Jekyll and Hyde and Back to the Street rock harder, but there's some really good guitar work on here. I think when you get late in their catalog, some of their stuff became kind of cliche or even sloganeering, and but I thought the songwriting on this was a step up from that. So Petra's back, and I'm glad. I love this band. I haven't seen them in a long time. I saw Classic Petra Revival a couple years ago. So real nice job on the artwork. There's the band. I love the logo right here. I would like that on a shirt or a hat. This appears to me to be a Girder Music album. I don't see any other company, and that's cool. I'm glad to see Girder got an opportunity to put out an album like this. And they've been handling the working hard to get out the Petra reissues, and all of those look great. So, but this is a really good CD. The next two CDs came in a package from Rox Records. The first one is Bethesda. I don't know why I have such trouble with that. I had to look up the pronunciation a little while ago. This has got Herman Pasquale in it. Um, they do have vinyl on it. I have not picked it up. Probably will try to go back and get it eventually because this stuff's great. And they did, of course, they always do a great job. As I've gotten older, I really appreciate Scott Waters for making sure that their fonts are big enough. Here's a good picture of the band. Here's a look at some of the lyrics. You can tell you don't have to rip your retina trying to read one of these. So here's another good shot of the band. And then all right, so this next CD came out at the same time. I don't think there's vinyl on it. I could be wrong, but I don't think there's vinyl on it. It's No More Death. The Death is Dead. And I picked it up mainly because it was Rock's Records. It's thrash. And I thought, well, I like thrash. I'll admit, the cover is just a little plain for me. It didn't really do a whole lot for me. Even, it's Grim Reaper in a casket, but yeah. Here's the, so there's the CD. Yeah, the artwork just wasn't getting it, but then I threw it in. I threw the CD in the player, and this shocked me. I was pleasantly surprised at how much I really like this CD, The Death, No More Death. Yeah, great pickup. I'm glad I got it. I think a lot of you are aware that Rock's Records has a mainstream, secular, whatever you want to call it, imprint, No Life to Metal. And so the next couple of albums came off that imprint. The first one's Creeper. I picked it up on both CD and vinyl while they were on sale. And, the CD and booklet all look great. Shot of the band. Will warn you, this album kicks off with some F-bombs. I just say that because I know there are some metalheads now that are dads, and maybe you got some itty bitties might not want to throw this one in when they're around, but you know how it goes. Yeah, so, but this is a great album. Matter of fact, I was going to show you the CD. It's actually in the player. Here you go. I love that cover. Man, that cover had me interested. I'll admit, that cover had me interested before I heard the first note. But it is a really good album. Yeah. We've been spinning this. The vinyl, man, it's so epic. Here we go with the vinyl. Check out that cover. Isn't that crazy? And it does have an insert. Lyrics. and it's on green vinyl. Comes in a polyline bag, and yeah, polyline sleeve, custom center rings, a really vibrant green. I thought the packaging on this was incredible. But the album stands up to it, and yeah, Creeper. You might want to jump on that one. So that album I got a couple weeks ago. The Herrickson I just got today, and I got both CD and vinyl. This is really good stuff. I listened to this. I pulled the CD out immediately so I could get a good listen before I came on here, and I really liked it. And I thought that it was and for me, one of the elements that stood out was the bass playing on it. Really good. And but yeah, just a fantastic album. My only gripe is that it's kind of short. I threw it in, and before I knew it, it was over. I would classify this as an EP. Man, let me get you a better look at that CD. That's cool. I would classify it as an EP just because it's so short. And yeah, there's 7 cuts on it, but you know, 2 of them are only barely a minute long. You know, so that's an EP to me, but it's a really good EP. And thrash, that's right. So this is the vinyl. I just kind of slid it open so that I could show you the vinyl itself. As usual with No Life and Rock's music, we got really good liner notes. Insert. Just looks good. And then again in a black polyline sleeve, we've got the album. Bright orange, custom center rings. Outstanding. So that came in today in one box that I got from them, and then, oh, wait a minute, I almost forgot. Got a picture, autograph picture. Definitely put that up. That is really cool. Great picture of the band. You better watch yourself, young lady. What you doing? It's Testimony of Apocalypse. Agony in the Garden. Man, what a cover. Love this band. Matter of fact, let me just get this shrink off here. There we go. That looks better. Great cover. Love this band. Love them. And I think, let's see here. So, again, great insert. This is in a black polyline sleeve. And this is on an orange, but it looks to me it looks like a little bit more of a burnt orange than the um, Ericsson. But we got the custom center rings. Yeah. I don't know if burnt orange is the right butterscotch. I don't know. But so glad to have that album. That gives me all three of the Testimony of Apocalypse albums so far. And yeah, just love this band. And just happy to talk about them. So I'm going to get off of here and see what this goofy girl wants. What do you want? Huh? You have something to say? Oh, now you're quiet. Okay. So, anyway, thank you for stopping in. And we're going to keep cranking along. I've got a lot more to show and to talk about. And I just appreciate you being in here and listening to an old man ramble. So, until we do it again, peace.